Wow, to be honest, for all things beautiful, there's absolutely nowhere else you need to be right now.
Are you sending a signal right now with what you're wearing?
The countdown begins.
Who are you sending a signal
It's
to?
a day to Valentine.
Tell me who you're sending a signal
For all my loves out there that had planned to send their packages today, I'm ready to receive them, just so you know. Hey, there's so much love in the air.
Oh yeah, there is.
Spreading joy.
All over the place. And it's nice. It's just, you know, that kind of day and that kind of season where people want to express love.
Of course.
So it's a good thing. Expressing love is a good thing.
Yes, of course.
Depending on how you do it, though.
Especially when you have somebody like Chef Mary Jane in the kitchen. You know, the love just wafts in the air with the smell of her food.
Yeah, she cooks with love. That's a good
Hey, Mary Jane.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Hey, guys.
Hi guys, good morning. How are you doing?
Is that red or
No,
orange?
Orange.
Okay, it's orange.
Yeah, so I'm feeling very bright. Yeah, and colorful today.
Everything's just full of color. I'm loving this.
Thank you, Yoms. Do we have to always wait till Valentine's Day to show love? We should
No,
always show love every
But we're
day.
going to talk about that one on the couch later on, maybe. But Yomi and I actually went shopping. Yes, I took Yomi shopping. I took him shopping. We went to the
I got a couple of
Palms,
things for myself. Yeah.
the Palms shopping mall, and you need to see what happened on our trip to the mall.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was
nice.
fun, actually. And, you know, we bring so much to you every single day.
Yes, indeed. And of course, today's Wednesday, and there's going to be lots of stuff as well. And you're going to be seeing a lot of things going on the show.
Yes, indeed. So everything's going to be rewarding for you. Trust me, just stay right there. But we always put so much effort into making sure that you have an outstanding show with us. The loyal viewers also are never disappointed. They get to win stuff too. Hey, we have giveaways.
Oh, and we're announcing the winner of the Valentine's Day giveaway today.
Indeed.
Sometime during the show, hopefully. And that's going to be happening. Well, so I'm Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titi. Now, hey, it's going to be great throughout the show. You need to make sure you stay right there. And if you need to move, don't forget, we're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect. Look us up right now so you don't miss one thing.
All right. So, of course, if you're sending, okay, well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So maybe no Valentine's Day messages yet.
Yet, not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. But
tomorrow,
hey,
but use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria, whatever you do. Let us know.
Now, there is actually something that women talk about all the time, maybe to other women. There's this eternal struggle when it comes to losing belly fat. You know, I've done quite a good job myself, you know, but hey, it's a struggle, ladies. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Nutritionist Nitya Hulur will be here joining us on the show. She'll be talking about those foods that can help and those that will not.
Things to avoid. Of course, also joining us this morning to ensure we have a stronger relationship with our significant other. I like that. Is Temi Tokpai Imo. She will be talking to us about the reasons and effects of talking without communicating.
Is that possible to talk without communicating? Really?
Are we communicating right now?
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
Now, there's so much joy to be found in music. And this morning, Nigerian singer, songwriter, and recording artist Solomon Jeff Ase will be here.
Some Davido sounds there. I like it. Also joining us this morning for a chat is Nigerian rapper and, of course, recording artist and now actor, Vector the Viper.
To bust under pressure, it's heavy in the chest. I thought you wanted treasure. The girls don't rest till the get caressed, and they always ready to show what's under the dress. You want to be popular, you better be ready to count all the Draculas and bloods.
Then we'll have none other than Mo Easy. He's going to be joining us for a performance and a chat as well. It's going to be a packed show today.
Yeah, Performance Wednesday.
That particular video was so star-studded.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Did you get to see that video?
Oh, I never saw it.
Auntie Abby, what do you call Auntie?
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yeah.
It's just like chat pack everybody.
Anyways, I'm really looking forward to love stories from our viewers. A few of them have dropped, so I can't wait.
Have you seen any? Have you read anyone?
I haven't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't wait because we're going to read them out later on the show.
Oh, we're reading them on there? Okay.
So
Okay, nice.
That should be
looking
interesting.
forward to that.
I hope your story is worth reading. I was mentioning, yeah, you should. I was mentioning the difference between love story in Yankee and love story in Nigeria.
This is by itself.
You know, yeah.
We are true to ourselves.
Yeah,
We're
so
African.
I mentioned Yankee love story is different. My own love story. Madam, you never play Change Complete.
Let's give you some information about what we mean. So,
Yeah.
over the past 2 weeks, people have been
That's
sending
Yankee love
in
story, all that climbing
love
up back.
stories. Yeah. And they've been sending in their love stories in order to win a Valentine's experience at the Lagos Continental Hotel.
Yeah.
Now, this experience includes dinner for two,
Yeah.
a hot coconut oil massage
At the
For both of
spa.
them or for just the
for
lady?
both of them.
Okay.
They said couples massage, and then also a free night stay in
Yeah,
that amazing
at the hotel.
Yeah.
luxury.
Imagine doing this as a guy and then not telling the lady that you got it for free. Just, you just tell her that, babe, I just thought you were worth it. I just paid for this whole experience for you.
Well, I think it's an experience one shouldn't take for granted because it's quite an amazing, being at that, scenario. Yeah.
So there's this amazing view from every single window.
Yeah,
in that
amazing.
hotel.
No jokes. Amazing.
The view is like you can see the whole.
You
It's
can
only
see
the
like
ladies that
the
know all the views.
Lagos.
You've never seen the view in the
That's
hotel.
what.
I've not seen the view.
The view is
What's
nice.
happening? Why is it only the ladies that have seen the view?
And then there's just
you
transparent glass,
getting
between the
at?
bathroom.
I'm not getting
and the
anything,
room.
but just the
So,
ladies, you are so exact. You know from every.
The bathroom is amazing.
Yeah.
The bathroom is exquisite.
Yeah, it
and then, of course, a massage is always great to relax, especially if somebody has annoyed you.
Okay, Lagos Continental, don't you think we guys should check it out too? Because like it's only the ladies that went. I don't know. We guys should have our own stay. Like I don't know.
Yeah, how you doing, people? My name is Dr. DK. I know how it is now. I told you that every exercise starts with stretch, okay? Even if you're having back pain, waist pain, and all that, you have to always try and stretch your body. So first of all, you start with stretching. Then after that, you go down again, stretch. Now remember, if you're having back pain, waist pain, this exercise is actually very good for you because it actually involves a lot of stretching. So first of all, you stretch. Probably in your house, you can use your staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you change your leg again. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you can take it on 2 steps. Then you go 1, then you go 2, then you go 3, then you go 4, then you go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When you're done with that, try and go down. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When you're done, you try and stretch your leg. Then you can still place your leg on the steps. Then you go 1. When you do this, try your leg to go one side so you can actually get to your waist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you change your leg, you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you can actually stretch it. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change your leg again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then this time around, you stretch your waist straight. 1. You can take it up, down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't stay in one place. You can actually stretch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this time around, try to stretch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, enter. And you can actually stay on the stool. Then you go 1, 2, and 3. This time around, place your hand forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then stretch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You don't just do exercise because you want to lose weight. Make sure you always stretch because it's very, very good. So this time around, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then your arm, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This time around, you punch it side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you get it right, you feel it by the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This time around, you take a deep breath. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take it from down to up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, always stretch. Then your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The good thing is this, everybody can do this exercise, even if you have rheumatism, arthritis, any kind of body pain. So till I come your way next time, let's head to the kitchen.
Thank you very much. Looking good, DK. That's what he calls himself.
I kept my eyes just looking at what he was
Glued
doing.
on him, right? All right, welcome to the kitchen, people. And yes, of course, with me this morning is Chef Mary Jane. And she's the one that takes us on a pleasure ride into native dishes, exotic dishes.
My God.
You should make me your brand ambassador.
Yeah. You sure?
All
You sure
right.
got it?
She's the CEO of Cadence Support, and this morning she is making her own version of goat's meat curry served with rice. I've never heard of goat's meat curry sauce. Like,
Well,
really?
it's everywhere. There are so many versions of it. There is a Jamaican curry sauce. The Jamaican goat curry sauce. At least that's the one I remember right now.
All right.
This one
but
is
this one
my
is her
my
own version.
version.
All right.
Always with a twist.
Great. All right. So let's talk about the ingredients.
Okay,
quickly.
everything already right now is already processed. It's quite easy to make, and let's start from somewhere.
Okay.
We're going to start with,
Our vegetable oil, I'm guessing.
yes, we're going to start with our frying.
Let's just run through the ingredients.
Yes, I need the oil to actually get
Heat up,
warm.
okay.
Yes, that's why I was like, I'm not sure where I want to start.
Okay. So while she's trying to figure out where to start, I'm just going to help her with it. Yeah. So talking about the ingredients.
Okay, we have our goat meat here.
Okay.
I'm yet to dice and chop it.
Because I assume that you should dice
Yes,
this
make
meat
it a
and
little,
chop them.
a little smaller,
tiny
but I just
pieces.
needed it to be that way.
Okay.
Then I have my carrots, I have my bell peppers,
Yeah.
I have my scotch bonnets, I have
Scotch bonnet is
onions,
pepper, guys.
atarodo.
Yeah.
Then I have minced garlic, I
Okay.
have tomato paste, and I have boiled Irish potato.
So I'm guessing you're going to mash this up, right? Into
Not
the curry
really,
sauce.
but it's one of the things that makes the curry sauce thicker.
Thicker,
Yes.
right.
So we are going to start with
And then, of course, our spices.
oh yes, the spices. I have the curry, I have the thyme, I have the black pepper,
And
and
salt.
salt.
Great.
Not forgetting, we still have our
seasoning
seasoning cube.
cubes.
Yes. So because I would like it to look quite amazing, I'm not really going to chop this.
Okay.
Yes, because I want us to see it with the vegetable.
And,
in
okay,
it.
so you changed your mind.
Oh yes, I did. I could always change my mind.
Oh, wow, that
anytime.
happens so quickly.
I can always
That
change my
happens
mind
so quickly.
anytime.
All right, so our vegetable oil is heating up, you know.
It's heated up.
Yeah, it's heating. Okay.
So we're
hot
going to
already.
fry.
Oh, we're going to fry that?
Yes, we're going to fry it till it turns brown. Sorry.
You know, I was telling Chef Mary Jane this morning that goat's meat is not one, that's one meat I don't work with.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Healthy?
I have no idea why, but this is one protein I don't work with. Maybe because it takes a lot of time, right?
You need to know the kinds of goat meat. There are female goat meat, there are male goat meat.
Okay, so which is quicker? Which is quicker to cook?
The male.
Oh, the male
The
goat
male
meat.
goat meat.
Okay, so when I go to...
identify it, you need to look at the body of the goat when you want to buy. And you know the difference.
How do you
but
look
on,
at it?
on the other hand,
Okay.
if you bought a female goat meat
Yeah.
and you have issues with it, just cook it with what do you call
Account.
this? No. With a pressure pot.
Okay.
In fact, I even
Pressure
heard that
pot,
you put
okay.
a nail, and I'm like, how does that?
Okay, so we're going to talk more about how to go
Buying or goat meat.
When we return. Stay with us. Welcome to Nigeria continues in a bit.
All right, welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. I'm in the garden today, and being in the garden means we're gonna have to learn something. You know, whenever you're in the garden, you learn something new. Today we have nutritionist Nitya Haller, right? Did I get that right?
That's
Nitya
right.
Haller?
Yes.
Fantastic. She is gonna be showing us how to lose belly fat in how many days?
In 10 days.
10 days?
Oh yes,
How
10
much
days.
belly fat am I gonna lose?
So I have clients who've lost about like 6 inches from the belly.
6 inches
Yes, 6
from this
inches.
method.
Oh yes,
Okay, so
totally.
why are we wasting time talking about them? Let's talk about how I can get there.
So basically what this is all about, it's not a diet. It's basically more like a detox. So
Okay.
it's not sustainable. It's not something you should do for the whole month.
Okay.
It's only 10 days and it's like, it's something like prepping for Valentine's maybe.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so you start with the bone broth, which you could use beef bones for it, you could use goat bones for it.
Okay, so I need to stop you there. Bone broth. So in Nigeria we say meat water. So you boil
The bones?
the bones of the
bones,
meat. Okay.
yes. You boil the bones of the meat
Yeah.
in a lot of water with
Okay.
loads of vegetables,
Okay.
and then you have that. And I add reishi mushroom powder to it.
Reishi mushroom powder.
Yes, you get it
Okay.
over here. It really helps your skin and your body just come back to how it is, you know. It makes it really strong.
Okay.
So this is a high octane fat burner. It
Okay.
really burns your fat very quickly.
Wow.
So breakfast
Okay.
for you would be this.
This is breakfast.
That's
meat
breakfast.
water and mushroom powder.
Exactly.
Got it.
Now lunch. Lunch
Okay.
is basically like a green smoothie.
Okay.
What I use is everything local. So it's just got spinach, it's got ginger, it's got lemon, the local cucumbers, not the Chinese cucumbers,
Okay, local
and a
cucumbers.
green apple.
So everything in there is green. One
Yes.
more time, the spinach, the local spinach.
Yes, the
half-
lemon.
Half a lemon?
Half a lemon is good enough.
And then a bit
A
of garlic.
piece of ginger.
This is ginger, not
Yes,
garlic.
yes.
And then a full apple and a small cucumber.
You can have up to 2 of these because
Okay.
it's really rich in fiber. It's very low in calories. So it really helps with bloating. You know how we feel gassy most
Yeah.
of the days?
Yeah.
It really helps relieve all that gas.
Fantastic.
So
fantastic.
that's lunch. So you can have up to 2 glasses if you like to.
okay.
And that's dinner.
Okay, so what is this?
So I don't eat meat myself.
Okay.
So basically what this is like a 4 egg white omelette with vegetables.
Okay.
You could do like 50 grams of meat, 60 grams of fish, or you could do about 2 lobsters, small ones,
Oh, wow.
with the vegetables.
Okay, so let me break this down. You
Yeah.
have 4 eggs in here.
4 egg whites.
Egg whites,
4
not the
egg
yolk.
whites, yes,
No
4 egg
yolks.
whites.
So the yellow part of the egg has been removed.
Completely removed.
Was this fried or
No,
what?
it's just an omelette with maybe 2 spoons of oil, and you put everything in, add your salt and pepper, and just toss it and add your vegetables to it.
Okay, so what I can see here, I can see tomato, I can see...
Yeah, there's tomato, there's broccoli, there's peppers, whatever you like basically.
Just
you can
throw all the
just
veggies
throw
in
all
there.
the vegetables in, whatever you like, and just add some salt and pepper.
Okay.
You're looking for about 20 grams of protein at night because that's going to keep you full and help you sleep
Overnight.
at night.
Oh,
So
wow,
that's going to
okay.
really, all this is basically to help improve your digestion, to improve the way your skin looks, and to just get those inches melting.
So you're saying that in 10 days, if I keep to this,
Yes.
I'm going to lose how many inches again?
My clients have lost 6 inches.
Oh,
It depends
fantastic.
on how faithful you are to the diet.
Okay then, all right then. So the green smoothie is probably a little sweetened because of the apple. And
Green
the,
apple, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now this
The bone broth?
Bone broth.
Yeah.
Did you add anything to the bone broth?
Nothing. I like turmeric, so I
Okay.
add turmeric.
Okay.
It just suits me.
All right.
You can add a pinch of turmeric as well.
Okay.
I just boil everything, add a little bit of salt, and
What
it's
about
good.
curry or thyme or all those other spices we put in our meat?
You can
Okay.
totally add it. It totally depends on person to person. I like things a little more bland,
Okay.
so that's why I just make it like that.
All right then. So hey, no holds barred. You can add some spices to this to spice it up just a little. And I can't wait to get started on this. maybe in 10 days, Nitia can come back and measure my waist. Do you have a tape measure? Don't worry, I'm going to find out what my waist looks like today and then.
Yes, after 10 days.
All right.
I know.
Fingers crossed. Well, I have to move on to something else now because Yomi and I had a swell time going shopping, would you believe? I was able to get that guy into the mall. I don't know if he spent that much money, you know, I didn't really look at the bill, but it's Valentine season. So, you want to find out what we were up to? Watch this. The Palms has over 20 local and international stores. You'll be spoiled for choice, no matter the needs or your budget. So I told you that I needed some help. I need to replenish my closet, and February is the best time to do that for me. You know why? Because, hey, all the Christmas sales have gone and new things have come into the market, right? I need help in a store like this, Diva House of Accessories. And I have Betty here to help me out. Okay, so this looks great on me, I have to say. Thank you. But am I going to enjoy the price?
Definitely, it's affordable. Diva House caters for everyone, the middle class, the lower class. We can get items of as low as 500 naira. Wow. Yeah, and for this, it goes for just 15,000 naira.
Okay. I'm in Pandora now. I did say I was looking for some accessories for my wardrobe, and I think I found another store that can do wonders for what I want to achieve. So I asked for help when I came into the store, and this lovely lady, Omotola, came to help me. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so Pandora. What can I find in a Pandora store like this that would be great for an event I'm about to attend?
Okay, any Pandora store you walk into, you get a bracelet. We have bracelets, we have necklaces. You can actually do a set of necklaces, then rings. Okay. We have amazing, beautiful rings for engagement, party, just fashion, anything that comes with fashion. You can get anything in Pandora.
While I was doing my shopping, Yomi was in another part of the same mall doing his own search for the perfect gift. Yomi had a hard time choosing gifts to buy at this store. If you've had a hard time picking out what to buy, the store attendants provide a great deal of help.
We do basically with our Fossil products, among which Fossil, that's our parent brand. You have all manner of jewelry for both sexes. We've got bags too, amazing bags for both sexes. Wallets, belts, list is endless. So if you're looking for like your luxurious items, Me Brands is a place to come.
Yomi finally found something to buy for himself, but returned to the mall the very next day to find something for his wife, and of course, something else for himself.
All right, so this is day 2 of Valentine's Day shopping for me and the missus, and I'm still over at the Palms where things are happening all around us. So many stores, different stores all over the place. Like 70 international stores right here at the Palms. We already checked out May Brands yesterday. So today we're going to be checking out Swatch and checking out what they have. Stuff for myself and the missus and whatever you want to do as well. Are you ready? Let's do it.
These are the originals. This is where what started from in the 90s. And the difference between the originals and the others is this has a plastic face. That is how you know the originals. And they come in various colors.
You were going to show me how to care for shades and glasses in general, right?
This is very important. So you have a lens cloth that has to be clean. You can clean your glasses with or without gel. So we have a lens spray.
All right, so I'm just about done with my Valentine's Day shopping. I've had a lot of fun, and I was able to buy myself something really special. I'm going to show it to you guys later. All right, we're all done. Welcome back. So it's quite possible to have a conversation with someone and not communicate. Now, this can be a problem, especially in a relationship. This is why we have Temitope Imo, a relationship coach, here to talk to us about the reasons and effects of talking without communicating. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Temitope. So we're having this conversation behind the scenes, and you were saying that there are big challenges with, especially in long-term relationships, where the two people are talking, but they're not communicating. Talk to us.
Okay, so basically that happens in most relationships because you have disagreements and sometimes you need time to cool off and come back to address the issues. But the issue is not in the occurrence, but it's in the time frame and the frequency of it happening. Okay, because really, when you have issues with your partner, you just need some time to handle or address the issues. So, but those things don't happen in isolation. It might be as a result of some issues or things that you have done yourself. So I'll be looking at some of the causes why your partner might be talking to you, but not really communicating to you. Okay, so some of the causes might be, are you kind of person that keeps record of wrongdoing? That means that you don't ever forget whatever has been done to you. You know, you will remind your partner of issues that have happened 5, 10 years ago. Okay, if you continue to do that frequently, there's a possibility that your partner might want to give you a gap, okay, so that they don't join issues with you. That's one of the possibilities. Another issue is that, are you the kind of person that you call yourself, I'm very frank, I'm very blunt. As a result of that, you disrespect your partner. Nobody likes to be disrespected. If you do that continuously, they're going to just put you aside. They will talk to you about the important things, but they would not really connect with you, okay? That's another reason. And if you are the kind of person that does not take corrections or criticisms, you're always defensive, you want to get the upper hand in any conversation, and once they correct, even when you were wrong, you get very defensive, and then you excuse your behavior. If you do that consistently over time, your partner would get tired of you, and even if they don't want to address that same issue, they just put you apart, and then they just discuss with you, and they don't connect with you they don't connect in that relationship. So those are some of the reasons why you might see that happening in your relationship. As I said, it's not the occurrence, but it's the time frame.
Yeah, I wanted us to talk about the time frame because sometimes something happens. Maybe there's a clash, there's an issue. You know, one partner did something to the other person, and then there's this silent treatment that happens in the home. or wherever you have that relationship most of the time. So how do you then manage this situation and ensure that it doesn't get out of hand, the time frame now?
Okay. Usually, because I said it happens, 24 hours is enough time for you to resolve any issues. When it gets longer than that, gaps begin to widen.
Yeah, but some people think that, some issues are bigger than others. So there are some issues that are mundane, small issues that you can, sort out within 24 hours. But there are some bigger issues that might take longer. What do you think? The thing is,
as long as you are talking about it, then it will get resolved. But when you stop talking, the relationship starts dying gradually, okay? And the issue starts expanding. After a time, just realize that you can't even remember what caused the main issue, So the thing is, 24 hours, even if you're not talking at 24 hours, start addressing those issues. You might not get it resolved immediately, but as long as you're talking about it and you're having a conversation around it on how to move forward, right, things would get better. So that's the way I view it. So people respond to disagreements in different ways. Some people would fight, their option is to fight, while some others will just flight. And what I've talked about is the flight option. And that's because they are getting tired of the issue. They don't want to address it anymore. So what they just do is let me just take a flight.
Avoid conflict.
Yes, let me avoid conflict. Let me sweep it under the carpet. I'm still talking with you, but I'm not connecting with you on that level. I'm not sharing my day with you. I'm not emotionally entangled with you. Okay, so that happens. And really, some of the effect or some of the impact on that in your relationship is that the gap between the both of you widened so much. You're not talking about a lot of things. There's no connection. That opens the door to a lot of other issues, that you don't want to happen in that relationship.
Right. Now, I want us to talk about talk to us about a situation where time has already passed. A lot of water has already gone under the bridge. Okay. But now someone is listening and they're saying to themselves, I want to make amends. Okay. I want to change the situation. But some time has passed. Maybe for some it could be 2 weeks. For others, it could have been a month. For some, it could have been 3 months, even years. So how do you begin to resolve some of these issues? Okay,
so the first thing is, you might not recall what caused the issue the first time, but what you can do is to get back to talking, okay? One of the partner might be a little hesitant, but once you are ready to talk about it, and then you do it on a continuous basis.
So it takes the willingness of one person
Exactly, first. Willingness on one part. That is the first step. And then even if they are hesitant, you don't go there accusingly. That's one thing, because if you accuse someone, they put up their defenses. Okay, so you are going there with the mindset of, I want to get this issue resolved. Okay, I want us to start talking together. I want us to start communicating together. So the solution really is in going back to the drawing table, is in talking again. Okay, and talking with a purpose now, not talking accusingly. Okay, or not talking defensive, not trying to defend your actions or why the relationship has degenerated. I'm looking for a solution to this problem. Okay, and then sometimes it might require that you involve third party. Okay, when it has really escalated and then it's beyond both of you, that's when you need somebody else in. Exactly. So you now need a relationship coach or whatever it is to help or to guide both of you into addressing these issues so that you can move forward from where you are.
So what about a situation where naturally a person likes to avoid conflict and avoid situations where they're in a clash with somebody else who maybe is a fighter? So you just avoid. So you have the situation where you've avoided for a long time. Yeah. How do you build up enough confidence to then, you are now the person who wants to address it? How do you build up enough confidence?
That's the person that has the
person who likes to avoid conflicts. Okay, how do I then say to myself that, okay, you know what? Let me build some confidence and talk to this person about the situation we're facing.
So one thing I know is that when you don't address issues, right, it leads to resentment. If you don't, if I am upset with you and I don't tell you, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, I just get upset. I start to resent you. So you begin to think about the impact that it's having on your relationship, one, and the impact that it's having on your own self. Because when you hate the person that you are dating or you're in a relationship with, it's not a good impact on that relationship. So on your own, you have to think about it. What's this action of flight? How is it affecting my relationship? It's even possible that this person does not even know that he's doing all these things to hurt me, okay? And because I'm sweeping everything under the carpet and I'm trying to pretend as if everything is okay. Right. So I need to know the impact it has on myself and the impact it has on my relationship. When I'm able to address those 2 points, then I can then go. And remember I said that when you're approaching, you are approaching with the mindset of bringing solutions to the table.
Right.
You're not going there to accuse. You're not going there to defend yourself. You're not going there to make the other person feel bad about their actions. You're going to just go there to express how those actions is affecting your relationship and how it's making you feel. So the first thing is, on your own, you have to determine that I can't do this anymore. I have to speak out. Okay, and speaking out does not mean that you have to fight about it.
Wow, Temi Sokwenmo, thank you so much for helping us to communicate better in our relationships. That's really, really important. Thank you for joining us this morning.
All right, thank you.
All right, so now Mike has Jeff Solomon ready for a musical performance right now.
You said it, Yomi. Solomon Jefferson in the house. How you doing, man?
I'm okay, boss.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so he's an Afro pop and rap singer.
Artist,
so
yeah.
you go between both genres and all of that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then which one are you performing first? Is it rap or Afro pop?
I'm going to do Afro pop.
Afro pop.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, take it away.
All right. Let's go.
Bossy G. Magic hair. They call me M. And I put it on you. My Jeremy Ray. Make it when I care, baby. Don't go. Man, drive me off. Man, mommy call.
What language is that?
It's a fused language of Ishakiri in the Delta State.
Okay.
And then Ghanaian language called Tree.
Now that is something, I was thinking it was full Twi, but then I also felt some other things inside. That is wonderful.
Thank
now
you
you are, I would say, cross-cultural artist.
Yeah.
You have Nigerian roots, of course, but then you are Ghanaian by association,
Yes,
of
sure,
course.
sure.
So could you've been there for quite a long while.
Yeah.
Let's juxtapose the Ghanaian music industry and the Nigerian music industry.
Okay.
What's it like doing music in Ghana?
Yeah. Doing music in Ghana is very great. We have good artists over there. They do more of the cultural styles, more of the cultural music. They use Tree most especially.
Okay.
You know, their music is quite cool.
Okay.
Unlike the Nigerian music where you hear the
the whole. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So it's all the same kind of African kind of cultural music, but then in different kind of flavor and sounds. So with the Ghanaian music is a bit slow, but the Nigerian music is faster. That is.
But I'm thinking about artists like Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, Reggie Stone, Reggie Rockstone. You know, well, at least for Sarkodie, his music is quite fast-paced and all of that.
He does the kind of Azonto kind of songs, and then he does rap also.
All right.
The indigenous rap.
All right, cool. So doing music here in Nigeria, where would you, if you had a preference, where would you, if you had to be in one place to do music, where would it be? If everything was optimal, let's say both places were equal and financially it was making sense both places, where would you want to do music?
I believe I'm a Pan-African artist.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to sell Africa. I'm not trying to sell.
She should not be a politician.
No.
I can't put you on the spot.
I'm not trying to go into politics.
Not like Ghana was there.
Yeah, but it's good to support each other, like Ghanaians supporting Nigerians, Nigerians supporting Ghanaians.
So it's more like an African sound.
Yeah, let's do it African way, so that we can all grow together. Because Africa, you know, we're still coming up in terms of everything, economy and everything. So it is what it is.
Great. All right. Thank you very much. It was great. Wonderful performance. See you at the top. All the best to you.
Thank you, boss.
Thanks so
all
much.
The time.
Now, Solomon Jeff giving us some nice mix of Twi and some Shakiri Day. That was wonderful. We'll take a break. The second half of the show is coming right up.
Yes, it is. It's a brand new day, people, and there's so many reasons to just be happy, yeah. For those that know exactly.
Some Valentine's messages. I'm suspicious.
Really?
Because you've been on a new high.
What?
Now you're
just
usually
this
high.
Morning?
You're usually high, but
Okay, so I'm high and you know, I don't want to start rapping. We have a lot of rappers around today.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll just keep
Lots
it.
of rappers.
I'll keep it. But there's great stuff coming your way. You're up for a beautiful experience on Wake Up Nigeria. Trust me.
Yes, indeed. Of course, if you have been with us from the hour 7, a big thumbs up to you. If you're just joining us, it's still all right. It's fine. It's fine. At least you're going to stick around for about an hour.
It's not just fine. It's amazing. Like, you're right there. And
there's a lot to look forward to.
See, if you need to go anywhere, just stream. Just stream with us. A lot of people do. We have like our e-community, our online community that's streaming with us.
Get them all together for a party.
We should actually.
Yeah, maybe during Easter.
My name is Titila Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. So we're streaming live on Facebook. Don't forget, that's at TVC Connect.
Yes.
Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And,
what? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and more.
Dig.
Yes. What?
Google Plus, whatever.
I have no idea what he's talking about. But still to come on the show, there is the Nigerian rapper, and you know, he's so much more than a rapper. In fact, Vector the Viper, he's going to be joining us for a chat.
You wanna be popular, you better be ready for calculus. You better be steadily ready to deliver dope when it's time to bust. It gets worse when you have to bust under pressure. It's heavy in the chest. I thought you wanted treasure. The girls don't rest till the get caressed, and they always ready to show what's under the dress. You wanna be popular, you better be ready to count all the Draculas and bloodsuckers combining the suckers. You lose on a daily because of you. The girls do the perm on a daily.
It's a day of musical performances. We're going to be having another one from Mo Easy, guys.
Yes. There is so much happening today. Loving it. And guess what? Chef Mary Jane is in the kitchen. Hey!
So, yeah, we're talking about...
So you guys were... Sorry.
Yeah, we're talking about different kinds of goat meat.
What are you?
Hold on now.
Okay.
So this one has some kind of aroma.
Okay.
And it's been a long while I perceived that kind of aroma. She told me that there's a native goat. And I was wondering that there's the type they use for our son, there are different kinds of breeds of goats that they use. So, but this native one has that, you know, that aroma, traditional goat aroma. That one, you know it's goat. Nothing can have this thing. So, and by the way, big shout out to Adam.
Okay.
Adam, the way he named animals, man.
Shout out to Adam.
Big shout out
on
to
Wake Up
guy.
Nigeria.
As in, check out. That name goat. As in, it's so good. So see pig, see lion.
You know what? Our farming segment happens next week, and maybe we can get a vet to bring in some goats to show us.
Check out that name.
This.
We actually don't know the language. Adam spoke.
I actually have.
You want to go there?
True.
You want to go there?
Very true. But you see the translation of that language, whatever it was. You see, I mean, check out lion. You just say, say I'm alive.
But I have a phobia for goats, actually.
Eh?
I have a phobia for
that's the thing. That goat, it has that.
I can't stand
I don't know this.
Okay, so my phobia is pregnant goats. When I see a goat that's pregnant walking by, I freak out.
Non-pregnant.
I don't know, I just freak out.
Then see, check out pig. The name say.
You know what, Mike? I don't know what Mary Jane has given you to eat today.
But that's good.
I actually want to know what you're doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow, Mike.
I'm preparing to vote.
Wow.
My God.
Demonstrate your love for Nigeria.
Wow.
My love, my Valentine's
So honestly,
from Nigeria.
Oh wow,
I'm saying it ahead of
You want to
time.
take that bet with me?
I'm saying it
Let's
ahead
bet,
of time.
Mike.
I have my piece.
Mike, let's bet. I promise you.
I'm going to take a photograph of this
We do
one.
not allow betting
I'm going to take
on
one.
Breakfast TV.
Please, how much?
I have my PVC. We are both going to come on the show and show our PVCs.
Yes,
on Friday.
It's taking a picture.
Okay, so I'm taking a photograph of this moment.
So if
Mike
I bring my
and Emma.
PVC, she'll bring me 20K.
Yes, and you're giving me 20K.
Because you dodged this whole Valentine's discussion, I'm going to bring it back. So Yomi and Mike, what exactly are you
Thank you
getting
very
us
much,
for
Titi.
Valentine's?
What am I getting you?
Yes.
You're expecting us to
Well,
get this
you
on
guys.
Valentine's?
Yes.
Come on, man. That's not fair. See,
Why?
You're not even asking in secret.
I don't understand.
the concept of, you see, feminism as a concept is something that you have to understand the multi-dimensional facets of.
On that note, please.
something.
Yes. I'm so excited because I have Chef Mary Jane with me, and she's adding a little bit of native spice to what we are making this morning. Of course, we are working with goat's meat, and we are making goat's meat curry.
And we're going to be serving it with something.
I said goat's meat curry. I wanted to say sauce.
No, don't sauce it yet.
Okay, we should not sauce it yet.
Don't break it up.
So let's go through the ingredients quickly and let's just get
so we
cooking
had
quickly.
our goat's meat. We have Irish
Potatoes.
We have tomato paste. We have oil. We have our seasonings, which is curry, thyme, black pepper, and salt. We have our onions. We have minced garlic. We have our
seasoning cubes.
We have bell peppers. We have carrots.
I can't wait for us to start cooking.
Atarudo.
Yeah.
So let's get down to business.
Okay.
So we're going to steam our vegetables first.
Just in case you guys are wondering what this half plantain is doing here, I was eating it. Yeah.
Amen.
We're adding a little bit of, spice, add side dish to what we are making this morning. So yeah, we fried a little bit of plantain earlier on. And then we have our rice as well, cooked nicely, seasoned, and it looks really nice actually. Very nice. Okay. So, Chef Mary, well, I have no idea what Chef Mary Jane is doing back there, but I assume that right now we're just going to wait till our vegetable oil heats up a little bit.
Actually, I was trying to get the oil heat up,
okay.
and I have just succeeded in doing that.
Okay.
So we're going to do a bit of frying.
Okay. So what's going in first? The onions?
We're going to do garlic first because we want to get some level of aroma.
Nice.
Just a bit. It's not going to really brown.
Yeah. So just in case you've not been using garlic to cook, you better, because it has amazing health benefits. And most importantly, it's very high in antioxidants. So what they do for you basically is help to boost your immune system.
I hope you didn't miss the fact I just added the onions.
Yeah.
You need it to fry a bit. I don't want it to change color as such.
Oh my word.
The next thing I'll be putting in...
Was this the oil from the goat's meat?
No.
Oh, okay.
But that's what's the garlic effect with onions.
Yeah.
It can do amazing things.
So you're pouring in our carrot.
The carrot is going in first because I need it to cook just a little bit, and I don't want my bell peppers to be all done.
Okay, you want it
so
to
just
have
give
that
it some
crunchy
time.
feel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The carrot is still going to have the crunchy feel.
Okay.
I will still maintain that.
Okay.
But I just want it to cook a little longer. Okay, so we're going to be putting in our bell peppers.
Does the tomato, at what point does our paste go in?
I'm
tomato
coming.
paste.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Now, I would like to also let you know that the tomato paste was boiled. So I'm going to fry it, yes, but I'm not going to be frying it for too long.
Because it's boiled already.
Yes.
So basically it's
done. Already done. So there's no tanginess to it.
All right. Oh, I'm loving the colors. That was the color over there. Really nice.
Yes. So I'm going to take this out.
Okay. And then fry our tomato paste, right?
Yes. Now, you were meant to boil your potato and your goat meat together. But because of time and we need to do things faster, we are going to... I pre-boiled the
potatoes
the potato.
Already. That's Irish potatoes,
yes.
guys.
So I'm just going to...
Fry it up?
Mash it. No, I'm actually going to mash it.
Okay.
Oh, a potato didn't seem to have gone done, but it's still okay. There are so many ways.
Yeah, because we're still going to cook it
anyways.
I'm
still going to cook it, yes.
Vegetables, yeah.
So we have that in.
Okay. So let's explain the process quickly because we have to run off.
Okay.
Like what's left to be done?
Just a second. I need to take this off.
Okay.
Okay, so what's left to be done is to get our, to boil the goat meat together with the potato.
But it's fried already?
Yes.
Okay.
It has its own taste and uniqueness. So we're just going to be adding a little tomato paste, basically for color, then a seasoning cube, and it's going to be served
ready
in a bit.
Ah, nice. Food is about to be done, people, and I am so excited. But there's still so much more on Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. We promised you guys you're going to see Vector the Viper.
Yeah.
Well, his real name is Olariwaju Ogumefun, and he's a Nigerian hip-hop artist with a number of studio albums under his belt and awards as well, don't forget. Of course, State of Surprise and Second Coming are his two big albums. The award-winning artist has been a recipient of the Headies Award for Best Rap Single and Lyricist on the Roll.
Now, of course, in anticipation of his second studio album, just his second, guy's been there forever.
Yeah.
Vector the Viper, as he's better known, released a mixtape titled Bar Backs. And of course, it was released in 2016.
And he's joining us this morning.
He's with us this morning.
He just wanted to hang out. Just say, you know, I just want to go see my boys.
Yeah, so.
Like you've been there forever. How come it's just the second studio album?
Well, what that statement was saying was before the second studio album.
Okay, yeah, before.
Barracks, yeah. So there was State of Surprise, there was the second coming, and now there will be Teslim, named after my late dad.
Whoa,
Teslim, nice.
Wonderful, wonderful.
But then Teslim means the energy still lives in me.
Wow.
That's what it actually means.
Well, that's what I've coined it to be. You know, like when you
like an acronym.
Energy,
okay.
It's an acronym, and that's pretty much it. I was there at the funeral, and I was watching like the caskets, and I was watching everybody. I was plugged into music, by the way, because I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And I was there, and it just made sense to me. Like, he's left, but his energy still exists.
Yeah.
So I took his name and made it the energy.
This guy's always forming deep.
How much has that experience, would I say, impacted you?
The experience of
losing your dad, and you know that experience.
The simplest way to put it is you kind of like know the true meaning of vanity now, because all his estates and everything he couldn't take with. So most of the people that I spoke with are like, such a good man to have, like at least he left something for his kids. And in my head I was like, no, he left them behind.
Yeah.
Hey guy, is that dropping deep things? What is one?
And he's a lyricist, you know. I mean, one of the things that I think you've done is you've kept things fresh over the years, you know, always coming, because you're well respected in the industry. Like, once you mention that name, people know that, look, as a lyricist, Vector is the man. Yes, so you went into the movies, but you decided, I mean, what we're talking about, you decided that you were going to then take a step back and, you know, look at yourself again and reevaluate.
I mean, from the moment where you lose somebody very dear to you, you kind of like start to ask certain questions. And I feel like it may be because Nigeria is so here and there, people don't take time out, or maybe they do, because I'm sure each and every one of us sit down and observe when we are aging. Like, you sit down like, my first gray hair, yeah, my first wrinkle. Like, people see those things and it bothers them, because that means like you're nearing pretty much. And so I just thought to myself, like, take a break, like, get to know yourself, understand yourself, know the values. Like, some people chase money, some people don't. Some people want to be legendary. Some people want to do legendary stuff. Some people just want to quickly eat now. So understand who you are and chart your course. So it was needed for me, because we're just everywhere, especially in the music scene. All of us are in love, and all of us are making the same music and the same.
Right now, musically, 2018 was a big year for rap, and I say so because, I mean, for the first time ever in the Grammys, a rap song won Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year. Childish Gambino's This Is America. But something I want to point out is that that song was celebrated. A cover was made here, and the criticism was just so strong. What does it say about us and our music and what we expect musicians to do?
It's just hypocrisy. Excuse me, that doesn't have anything to do with us or our music, it's just our thinking, which is one of the things that, whilst I took time out, I kind of like thought, okay, so who can tell people certain matter now? Like, who's going to relate with them on the level of, guy, do you know that music can be intelligent and the whole world can appreciate that, and you can be Nigerian? Like, why must I be from Lafiaji, Lagos Island, in the barracks, and be a statistic number? Why can't I be a legendary person? Why can't I further the likes of Martin Luther and Malcolm X? Why can't I? What is stopping me? You think I shouldn't? You think I shouldn't be educated and be sound and eloquent because I'm Yoruba and I'm from the barracks, or I'm from Lafiaji? Come on. That's it. We need to break that mindset so that we can do greater things.
On a deeper level, there's a number of things that, you know, you have said bothered you about society and some of the things that you've observed. Can you talk to us about some of them?
Well, yeah. So by myself, I don't know why, I just stumble upon information. The last time I was flying over Ethiopia, and I was looking out the window, and I was like, why is there, to the vanishing point of the horizon, is land? But most of the times when I'm flying somewhere in Nigeria, or before I even leave Nigeria itself, you don't see water. But over Ethiopia, it's just vast land, and I'm like, for some funny reason, I checked the real size of Africa, and you Google it, and you'll be shocked, you'll be amazed. at how many nations can fit into Africa. So it only made sense that we've been deceived about our numbers so that we don't have strength in ourselves. But that one is another thing. I was having a conversation as well, and I realized that on Google, the age of consent in Nigeria for sex is 11 years old.
And most people don't know that.
Somebody just go, huh? Right? And that's the problem.
11 years old.
11 years old. And I checked Google. Google is a body that gathers facts. I want to believe that they've done their research and they have that. But then I saw the official site for age of consent, which is ageofconsent.net. And it says Nigeria has the lowest age of consent range in the world. So I also asked a lawyer, I asked one of them in Nigeria, I asked my lawyers to check. And what I noticed as well is it's just very here and there. Like, there's no concrete anything really saying stuff. And even if that was a lie, what's happening to our Ministry of Information? The whole world is Googling that and seeing that the age of consent in Nigeria is 11. So let's say we're looking for investors, right? Investors are human beings with money or assets or influence. He can also be a pedophile, or she can also be a pedophile. What are we saying? These people you are bringing the ants to the sugar factory. If you are going to come to Nigeria where they are 11 years old, should have consent with sex, then what's surviving R. Kelly compared to surviving Nigeria?
Wow.
So I mean, some of the issues you're touching on are quite deep issues.
Yeah,
and you're bringing it up in a manner because you are a person of influence. Yes. So now that you're talking about it, we're hoping that people are listening and they're also going to respond based on that.
How important is it having music? Do you put out those thoughts as per verbally, or are you trying to infuse them into your music?
I infuse them into music, but then again, we all think differently. So how I perceive information will vary, like how we perceive information will vary.
Okay.
Right? So the angle I would attack it from may not necessarily be, oh yeah, but yes, if I start a hashtag, it'll be stop sleeping with kids. Like, there's nowhere in the world where an 11-year-old is ready enough mentally to say, bros, 11 years can't vote.
Not even mentally, I mean, even physically.
Yeah, they can argue on the elasticity limit of the body, even though it's annoying and it's just graphically wrong, right? But if the person can't vote because they can't discern or they can't see by themselves to be able to reason and make sense of the candidates that are campaigning towards them or to them, why is it okay for them to have sex?
Well, these are deep stuff, and I'm glad that you are in a position to be able to talk about this and even lead a movement to cause change.
And to be honest with you, I always try to make this clear. I'm not fighting for people, I'm not fighting for anybody. I'm just an individual that is asking questions. I'm asking questions like, okay, so there's Lai Mohammed, and he's the Minister for Information. Even if this was wrong, it is still wrong because that's what the whole world is saying. The whole world is saying that Nigerians are allowed to sleep with 11-year-olds.
Yeah.
Dr. Viper, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much.
I mean, hopefully you still stick around with us.
Welcome back. Wow. Okay, Moses Agbola, a.k.a. Mo Easy, is a multi-talented artist whose single Red Carpet received numerous nominations in 2010.
He's also a scriptwriter and a producer. He's also had several nominations and awards from Nigerian Entertainment Award, Best UK Male Act, Most Popular Music in Europe, and Nigerian-Based Achievers Award.
Yes, it
whoa,
did.
Whoa, whoa,
That's all you.
That's what
You're the bad guy, Pew.
And he's just looking so chilling.
Yeah.
I'm just easy.
Yeah. Mo Easy.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your hair, though. Like, I'm like... Well, I like it. It has.
She thought I had dreads.
Yeah, I thought you had dreads because I'm just realizing today that it's braids,
No,
but
it's
because they're
braids,
like
it
pretty
was
short
dreads.
dreads
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff.
it was.
So is it like part of your style, like your signature style?
Not really. I mean, like, however I feel is what I really just do.
And we're in a Shabbat mode right now.
Yeah, we're in the Shabbat season.
Yeah, Shabbat season.
But you have had kind of different seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this song you just performed now was almost full out Yoruba. Right?
Yeah, it's full out Yoruba. This was more towards the Nigerian market. The new record, Shabbat, is more directed towards the Europe market at large, Afrobeat at large, on the movement. So yeah, working with some new management as well. So
I find it really, interesting when artists move from, style to style. Yeah. So I remember Mo Easy, I remember it was very Afrobeat stroke Fela-esque back then when you started. Yeah. Is this something you want to, probably make happen?
I mean, like I always say, someone as a painter, if you give him a canvas and you give him oil painting, he'll paint. If you give him chalk, he'll paint. If you give him pencil, he'll paint. So as an artist, you should be able to just not box yourself,
Talking about being an artist, you're quite versatile because you're also an actor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and I'm very particular about your role in industries. Yes, I'm very particular about your role in industry. Yes, so I would like to know, because industry actually portrayed the music industry in Nigeria. Yeah. Is it really a true depiction of what is happening in the music industry right now?
Mostly, yes.
Okay.
Definitely. You had a scene in there where an artist is getting to a peak and something tragic happens. Or the likes of maybe a groupie doing something crazy, pictures and all that type of stuff. So things like that are reality of what happens to artists.
Okay.
So.
All right, so I just started doing research on industry. I hadn't watched it before, probably yesterday, I won't lie. But then it gives you this impression of like the Nigerian empire, right? Yeah. So do you think, it was like reaching for the stars, having a series like that?
No, I think it's, the thing about industry, it's actually reality.
Okay.
For a lot of people, you might not be able to relate to empire in such terms, you know what I mean? The glitz and glamour, but with industry, it brings you down to the grassroots, what really happens, the ups and downs, the labels, the managements, everything pretty much that comes with the industry.
What are the challenges that you faced as an artist? Because you've been in and out of music, since 2015, since, you basically started. So tell me your challenges. What just challenges been?
The move of music, the move of sound, the thing is, I think we're in a bubblegum entertainment system, if I could say. People chew and then spit it out.
They don't swallow you.
And you have to be able to give something else, But I think first and foremost, it has to be a passion, and something that makes you feel alive. And it's not just an ordinary thing that you just do. For me, doing music or being in a studio just makes me feel alive. Like I could be going through a million things, but once I'm in that zone, I feel myself again.
Okay. I was wondering, so if you talk about being in the zone, the people you've been working with of recent, talking about Funke Akindele and Abdul, that's JGC, right?
Yeah.
So they are almost always in the zone. They're always doing something.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure. How's it been working with them?
Well, they are workaholics. Especially Miss Funke Akindele. Wow, she's a workaholic and she's a perfectionist. So if you're working with her, and I've had the opportunity to work directly with her. I mean, I played the role Collins in Jennifer's Diary in London. So, like, from working with her to writing, helping to write scripts or getting involved or, things like that, like, you get to know work ethic is just crazy. It's out of this world.
Okay. What's the difference between, because right now you're signed under their record label.
Yeah.
What's the difference between, working with them in their record label as a music artist and, being, with the other record labels you've worked with in the past? What's the difference?
I guess it's just, I don't compare, but platforms are different. Okay. Obviously, I'm getting to do a lot more movies. I'm in the series as well. I'm getting to explore myself as an actor as well. Okay. I have a new management as well, 6060 Music. Yeah. So they're based in the UK, so we're trying to do a lot of stuff within Europe as well. So I don't really compare. I just do what I need to do and keep it moving.
All right. Because we've had a lot of artists complaining about record labels and the challenges that come with it.
They're always anything you do, you're gonna have challenges. Even if you're doing it by yourself, you're gonna have challenges.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I can tell you is on Wake Up Nigeria, we don't have any challenges.
You don't.
Especially when it comes to feeding you. So we don't have any challenges there.
Music acting, which would you prefer?
Music keeps me alive. Acting helps me to explore myself more.
Okay, so let's talk about your last role, being a kidnapper.
Yes, I have to stop you there.
Oh, okay,
you know why?
Because
the food is getting cold.
Oh,
like we
okay.
have to rush.
Yeah, but we could still talk about it. Maybe you could do like a little bit of, you know, play something for us.
Yeah.
Yes, whilst you're walking to the kitchen. Maybe kidnap me, but don't kidnap me.
Kidnap
Act
you.
like you're kidnapping me.
All right, Moeezy. He's not even talking now. I can see you're enjoying already.
I'm going to cast Moeezy. You were laughing at us, say, oh my God, this is not morning rice and goat's meat.
Wow.
You know chawamu. you need to eat broccoli and...
I asked you, do you live in Nigeria?
No, it's him. He was
I was
complaining this
asking
morning.
you.
I live in Nigeria now.
So, Chef Mary Jane.
Your name is Chef Mary Jane?
Yes.
Hey.
I asked you, do you live in Nigeria? You were...
No.
Don't start
Why
with
did you both of you?
No.
We're musicians.
Yeah.
It's a cold.
Okay.
Her Royal Highness.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where you take the microphone in your hand.
And sing about the food.
Yes.
You know, freestyle for us about the food.
Freestyle about this, yeah.
Are you serious?
Freestyle king.
Yeah. You want some
beats?
beats?
Taste the venison first.
No.
Okay.
Don't put me in it. Kane is gonna say something about me.
Don't distract him now. Let me concentrate.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Go ahead.
What is that? Okay, so...
So just your latest single for us. Your latest single.
Single.
Happy Purpose.
I mean, if everything's stew, that means many are called, but we chilling with the melanin few, so don't get this thing screwed. Because if game, I chill around the land of plenty. What is Radisson Blue? I got a Madison crew. Whoa. So if we ever have to square up, I swear up, we finish it too. How about we getting this dude?
Nice.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Nice.
Yes. Are you supposed to ask whether I live in Nigeria?
No.
No.
Okay. All right, so this is where you guys, hear from Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Tell us about the food.
Okay, this morning I made goat's curry and 7 it with white rice with
so
a
that's
bit
goat
of
curry.
Yes, Michael's goat.
with
white with white rice. I have kidney beans in it. I have some pepper sauce here and plantain to go.
All right.
Is this Jamaican?
An adaptation.
Wow.
Because I had something I used in New York.
Have a taste. Serve some.
But yeah, I'll have to move this so that
do what you need to make it happen.
take wherever you want to take it from.
While all of that is going on, we have to begin.
Can we have the mic from you, please?
Thank you, because I can't be to you, Mike.
Yeah, right.
Big thank you to our friends over at Home A&G, as usual, for the kitchen accessories on the show.
Yes, indeed. And of course, big shout out to Fola at Fola's Place for the hairstyling.
Fola showed up early today.
Yes, so early. I was like, what? But it works. Thank you.
But we'd also like to know what Vector and Mo thinks about our meal.
It's delicious.
You haven't tasted it yet?
We want you to taste the sauce. Taste the pepper sauce, the curry, the rice.
Avoiding the...
We'll get to it. What do you call it? Curry goat.
The goat curry.
Now that's food happy.
This goat has an acquired taste.
Great. So how does Mike know that? What is Mike
supposed to be eating?
Why?
He's already.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to be the camera on Mike's face.
Mike's face. Acquired taste.
Red-handed.
So tell us the verdict. What's the verdict? What's the verdict now? Tell us now.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
You like it.
So these guys are really feasting here, and we're waiting for them.
Exactly. Like.
It's a real actual feast.
This will try you, both of you.
Notes, I think we should wrap up, yo.
Oh, we should wrap up?
Yes.
I've not eaten yet.
You know what happens? I always see you for your mind to think.
Why?
So they're always going about speaking plenty, we just put it in front of them. The both of us went down the line there.
All right, so my mouth is beginning to water.
So let's feel a little bit of Happy People, from Vector's Happy People. I really want to listen to that song there.
All right.
Nice one. Thank you so much, Mary Jane. And you could also follow her on Instagram at Kadin Support. Yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
Love the food, yeah?
Mary Jane, you have to...
the goat meat.
Nice.
The rice.
You have to new
sauce.
Thank you.
I'm sure anywhere in the world they would like to marry Mary Jane.
This goat is soft. It's soft.
The food is delicious, Mary Jane.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Jane.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we are officially done with today's show. It's been a blast.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, people.
Yes, it is.
Show some love.
Yes, it is.
Start with me. Start with me.
Vector. Oh, dear me.
Why is Vector for me?
A big shout out to Homely and Fola for all they do for us on the show. We will be back from 7
Michael.
tomorrow. Y'all.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes. Vector, you can be my Val since you've forgotten that it's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Thank you, Vector, and thank you, Mo.
Thank you.
Mary Jane, well done.
Thank you.
Once again, you've
Thank
done
you.
it.
Thank you.